Somebody told me that I should stop saying bad words. I'll do my best to not say that many bad words during the lives. I can't help it. I really can't help it. I'm, I'm costeño, so cursing it's basically part of my blood. Col de Colombia, yes, of course, right. All right, got it. Someone says happy birthday. Thank you very much for that comment, whoever you are. Thank you. Yes, it's my birthday, right? So I almost forgot about that. For me, it's just a regular day, a regular, what is it, Thursday, Wednesday, whatever the fuck it is. But thank you. Thank you very much for remembering that. Okay, there's already 30 people here. I think we can start, right? Why don't we just like the live so that we can reach more people? Yesterday, we reached 20,000, 21,000 likes. Why don't we aim for 30,000 likes today? That's going to be dope. Very dope. Okay, thank you everyone who has joined. Thank you Ochoa, Catherine, Carito, Sol, Mila, Sebas, Raúl, Mao, Dan, La Peque, Jean Vergara, Juan Manuel, Rebollet Dom, Ronnie, Moises, Steven. Ooh, there's a lot of people here. Ramiro, Daimer, Maria Patricia, Sonia, user 463, whatever. Thank you for joining. There's a username like that. KP, Sebazar2, Daniela, Brian, Silvia, Luz, Noti Colombia. Pretty good. Nuri, the Shell, user 305, you know who you are. Anwar Antelocumpo. Nice. M. Roberto, David. Wow, there's too many people to count. Wow, there's already 72 people. What? How come? There were like 29 just a minute ago. Okay. Thank you everyone who has joined the live. Thank you. Okay, so today we're gonna change the lives of some of you. I'm just kidding. But maybe, who knows? Maybe we will change some lives today. Okay, so some of the comments here. Okay, regular English for my, or me, for me, I think. All right. Un consejo para aprender inglés. Llevo más de 5 años y no he podido. Good, we're gonna cover that. We will cover that. Vamos a cubrir eso en un momentico. Vamos a ver quién más. Dice que David J, be consistent. Yes. Yeah, like literally, be consistent. Sé consistente y no, no te distraigas, creo. Creo que ese es el consejo más lógico. Advice to improve my pronunciation. I speak like Sofia. Oi, listen. Yesterday we covered that she doesn't talk like that in real life. It's just an act. It's just a role. But I know what you mean. I know what you mean. You don't talk like Sophia. You talk like her character. What's her character's name? I don't think it's Sophia. Gloria, right? Gloria is her name. The character's name, not the actor's name. Gloria, is it? Gloria? Let's Google it. Sofia Vergara's character in Modern Family. Gloria, I was right. You talk like Gloria. All right. Well, we can fix that. All right, all right, all right. Let's see. Kamsuli says, where are you from? I'm from Soledad, Atlántico. It's a very small town in the north of Barranquilla. Sorry, in the north of Colombia, very near Barranquilla. very close to Barranquilla. Doing is the key. Yes, JD, you're right. Doing, practicing, iterating, making mistakes. Look, I'll tell you something that I hope you remember for the rest of your life. The more mistakes you do while you're an amateur, or the more mistakes you make, sorry, when you're starting something, the better you're going to perform once you feel that you're ready. Okay? All right, there's a lot of people connected. So. Bro, tu acento, con C, debe ser, es genial. ¿Viviste en USA? Yes, I did live in the USA, but no, I did not learn in the USA. I did not go to study in the USA. Mm, but I did live there for a little bit. All right. How do you guys like this new layout? I thought it I thought I wanted to make it a little bit more organized. Can you guys see it well on your smartphones? Is it a little bit too convoluted? Do you see it? Is it responsive? Si lo pueden ver bien, si se nota como... Si pueden ver mi cámara en la posición que está, ¿sí? We're still gonna have a good time, okay? Because I'm gonna reuse this footage for another platform. Maybe. I'm not sure yet, but maybe. Okay, so the book is called The English Framework for Business Professionals. To answer your question, I'm going to go straight to the source. So let's click, hold on. Let's see if we can get it a little bit on frame. It doesn't show, but you can clearly see that I'm looking at something, or I'm trying to look something here. Look something up. So, fluency. Let's see what the book says about fluency. Ooh, look at that. There's a whole section. There's a whole section with 3 different activities that cover fluency in detail, from page 149 to page 164. I don't even know how many pages that is, but that sounds like what? 50, 15, 24, 23 pages. 23 pages dedicated to fluency. And let's see, 149. Okay, so I'm just showing you guys the book that I wrote. Look, this is the section on connectors. Okay, and I'll explain what fluency is now. So fluency is your ability to make short sentences and connect them cohesively to make a larger idea. In other words, is a way to compile thoughts one after the other. That is fluency. That's why your ideas should flow. That's why it's called fluency. And one of the most important parts of it, or one of the most important aspects, are connectors. And this is the first activity the book covers that tackles fluency. Look, I think you guys can see this little graph here. See? Let's ramp it up a little bit. This is what it says. Fluency happens here, between sentences. Between the sentences is where you can clearly say like, oh yeah, I'm fluent, or my fluency is pretty good. But let's just read a little bit what it says. In most cases, you can't keep up with a conversation because you don't know how to link your ideas in a clear order. Instead, what you end up doing is starting a sentence, then stopping in the middle and trying one more time to make yet another sentence. Let me give you an example of this section right here. Just of this section. Let's say that somebody asks you like, hey, what is your occupation, or what do you do for a living? Like, what is your job? And then you, as someone with poor fluency, you would say like, oh, I'm an engineer. Mm, I work for a factory. I have been doing this for 4 years. I think it's a good job. See, what I did there was four different sentences, and I could not connect all of those ideas into one long, stretched um, sentence or thought. So instead, a very good sign that you have fluency is something that looks like this. Excuse me. Like, oh, I'm an engineer for the last 4 years. And I think it's a good job for me because I like it very much. I get to solve problems and it's a fantastic way to show my skills. Okay? It's the same set of sentences, but displayed in a different way or displayed in a more understandable way. So to answer your question, that's what fluency is. It's in reality, fluency is a pretty advanced skill that you can acquire. Fun fact: you cannot hope to reach fluency without a perfect vocabulary, a perfect listening, and a decent pronunciation. Decent pronunciation. Okay. Pronunciation is not that important when you want to aim for fluency. Okay. Let's go through some of the comments. In a few moments, we're going to have some guests that are going to have conversations with me, either with me or with some other guests. They're going to have conversations among themselves. So you're going to have a chance to practice with me tonight. Okay. Just like on any other live. But I think that's going to be in probably like 20 minutes from now. Okay. First, I want to explain a lot of different concepts that you guys ask me. Some of the most common questions that you guys ask. I'll do my best to cover them first, and then we'll go with some guests so that they can practice as well. Okay. Let's see. Okay, Martini, pero explica. I don't know if you're talking to me or to someone else. Sorry. Jorge Gutierrez dice, teacher, are you a singer? Excuse me. Or I think what you tried to say was, teacher, do you sing? I don't. Look, I can barely speak. I can barely speak. Casi ni puedo hablar. Ahora va, imagínate cantando. Oh, ah. Okay. Let's put this right in the middle so that everyone can see the whole text. Somebody says you should make a Discord channel to practice English. In reality, we already have a WhatsApp group. I have Discord and I use it for my clients, like to communicate with my clients. I'm very tired of dealing with Discord at this point. So I think lots of people don't have Discord. They don't even know what that is. So WhatsApp is the way to go. For example, if you go to the link in my profile, this is what you will see. Okay, let me fix this. Hold on. You'll see my big face there, and then you will see these two buttons. So the first button will take you to the WhatsApp community, and you can download a free book that I'm going to cover later down the live. Man, my voice is already. Hold on. Okay, excuse me. I'll try to not raise my voice that much. Okay, I think you can hear me well like this. Okay. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Thank you very much. Thank you, Luis. Hablo un poco más en español. Pablo Suárez. Ok, Pablo, te voy a explicar un pequeñísimo detalle de mis lives y te lo voy a explicar en español si todavía estás acá. El punto es que mis clases son para personas que entienden el inglés y que no tienen la oportunidad de practicar por lo menos el listening. Por lo menos no de una forma continua. Por eso es que yo trato de hacer los lives a la misma hora todas las noches. Entonces, si yo me pongo a explicar en español, pues sí, vas a entender, pero no vas a poder adquirir el lenguaje. Y eso creo que es más importante. Es más importante adquirir el lenguaje que entenderlo. And that's why I'll do my best to just keep speaking to you guys in English. Why are you not hitting the like button? Just, tap it all the way through so that we can reach more people tonight. Okay. Do. Okay, very well. I'll keep that in mind. Okay, good. Thank you, Fernando, for following me. Thank you, Jonah. Hello, bro. All right. What about los hermanos Moreno? Un hombre busca una mujer. I think I'm lost in that comment there. Maybe you were replying to someone else, but all right. Okay, I'm watching your video while I'm having dinner. Nice. Nice. You know what? I also do that. I cannot have dinner without watching something. So, good. Good. What is the name of the book? Okay, I'll tell you. You know what? I'll show you. The name of the book is called The English Framework for Business Professionals. And why is this thing like that? And you can get it from my website directly. The link is in my profile. Why is it like this? It's not aligned. Okay, there we go. I'm just gonna keep it like that. So yeah, the English Framework for Business Professionals. It's a book that allows you to reach advanced speaking 10 times faster without a teacher, without a tutor. That's how I designed it. That's how I wrote it. And it's not for beginners. Although, if you can understand everything I'm saying, then most likely you're not a beginner. Okay, so keep that in mind. But anyway, let's not talk about the book for now. I was going to come to some of the other comments. Quiero el curso, pero ¿cuánto vale plata colombiana? Dice Pipe. No tengo un curso. No tengo un curso por ahora. Quizá más adelante se me ocurra, como... No se me ocurra, porque ya es una idea que tenía como en la cabeza. Pero no tengo planeado hacerlo por ahora, pero si veo mucha demanda, ¿por qué no? Voy a empezar a grabarlo. Me va a tocar hacer una lista de cosas que tengo que comprar para eso, entonces. Y me gustaría grabarlo como en un lugar mejor, no sé. Más adelante quizá lo hagamos posible. Do you have a sore throat? Yes, I do. I do. Okay. Elias Pro dice, please do not speak Spanish. Okay, good. Your wishes are my command. Okay. How can I get the books? Meralia says. The books are very easy to get. You can go to the link in my profile and you see where it says buy the framework 2x1 PDF. That's where you buy it. If you click on it, you will see this page. And this is where you can buy it. I made this page, by the way. So that's where you can get it. Ooh, should I show it here? Should I not? There we go. Ooh, do you see it? Did you catch it? I don't think I can say the price here. But you saw it, right? You saw it. It's extremely affordable. It's almost a gift. So there we go. Okay, so that's how you can get the book. Ana, ¿en qué trabaja? I work as a copywriter. Look, I'll show you. Let's see if I can show you. So this is what I do. I do specialized sales copy for businesses in the USA, and I don't have a job. If that's what you want to know, I don't work for anybody. Mm. Thank you everyone who has liked the live. Thank you very much. I think we can still do better. Come on, let's go for it. Let's aim for yesterday. Last night we did 20,000 likes. I think we can do a little bit better than that just because today's my birthday, right? So let's aim for 30K. 30K lives. Likes, sorry. Okay, thank you Gonzalo Rama for that rose. And thank you Mari Mystique for that heart. Thank you. Thank you very much. Take care of your throat. Yes. I'm really trying, but I'm not used to talking that much. See? But I feel that I'm getting more used to it slowly. So, it's all for you guys. Happy birthday, bro. Thank you. Thank you very much. Julio Cesar Fernandez. Where are you from? I'm from, well, should I? I'm from Soledad, Colombia. If you don't know where that is it's in the north of Colombia. So yeah, this is what I do. This is my website where I offer my services to US based clients and they pay me for these services. They pay me for primarily for SaaS sales copy, software as a service copy. But that is not the only thing I do. I look, when I get a client, I don't say, "Oh, look, this is what I do." I say, "What do you need?" See? That allows it thinking of a package of multiple services. But I don't know if you can outsource and register in the United States. And here's the address. It's 390 Northeast 191st Street, Miami, Florida 33179. That's where my company, Star Maker Industries LLC, is registered. And yeah, that's what I do for a living. There's a frequently asked questions section here, and these are the rates I cover. For example, if my clients require a website, I can offer them a website for this much. I know that you can see it on the screen right there. So yeah, if they need a full team, which is very rare, but it happens sometimes. If they need a full marketing team, I can get them a team. And this is what I charge them for that task. However, most of the clients that I get, they come because they need personal copy. They are small business owners that need more sales. So that's where I come in. That's what I do for them. So this is my rate. Every client that I land uh, grants me this much every single month. Okay. some some clever guy says Soledad where nobody lives because it is a town without people in Soledad. That doesn't make that much sense, but I know what you're trying to say, and you might be right. Yeah, you might be right. That's why my goal is to make a ton of money to make it better. How about that? My goal is to make this country what it's supposed to be. And every single one of you guys joining here, you want to make more money. That's why you're here. You don't come to this live specifically because you just want to learn English. No, you want to make money with English. And guess what? That's what moves the economy. I think I should have mentioned that from the beginning. My goal is to move the economy of my country so that we can all benefit from it. Okay? So, do you have visa? I do. Well, I did. I have not renewed it, but yeah, I do have it. Yeah. I've been to the US many times. What is SaaS? Gonzalo says SaaS means software as a service. Software as a service. Let me give you an example of a SaaS company. Have you heard of ChatGPT? ChatGPT is owned by a company called OpenAI. OpenAI is right now is one of the biggest software as a service companies in the world. You know what? I think I'm gonna change the layout a little bit. I'm gonna change it a little bit. Okay, let's see. I'm going to change this to make it a little bit bigger. And like so. Yeah, that's pretty cool, right? Now you guys can see me better. Okay. How old are you? I'm 35 as of now. As of today, I'm 35 because it's my birthday. Thank you. And I know what you guys thinking. Like this guy's birthday is it's today, and he's just showing some random things here. I know, yeah. But hey, what can I say? Like I like business. Business makes me happy. That's what really brings me happiness. So actually, socializing doesn't bring me that much satisfaction. So you work for SaaS? No. And so, good question. No, I don't work for SaaS. I offer copywriting services to SaaS companies. So, not exactly. How do you start your company? Good. Oh boy, it's a long story. But I started it because in 2016 I got fed up with work. I said, you know what? This is the last time I'm going to work for anyone in all my life. And yeah, I was pretty disappointed back then, but I think that was a very good event in my life because it allowed me to say to myself, like, you know what? I can do better than most people. So why the hell not just offer the whole thing myself? Now, wait a minute. I know that you guys are thinking like, okay, so you know how to develop how to code. No, I don't. I really don't know how to code. You don't really need to know how to code to be a copywriter. That's my occupation. My occupation is not a developer, although I know how to make websites, but that is not something I do very often these days. What I do is copywriting services and marketing strategies for businesses in the US. And it's completely different to the accounts that you see on social media, like on Instagram and on TikTok about digital marketing. It's completely different. It's like day and night. It has almost nothing to do with the typical digital marketing person that you find here in Colombia. What's the name of that page? This page right here, this is my website. It's called startmaker.com. Just like my last name. My last name.com. All right. Thank you, Larry, for following me. Excellent. Yes, sir. Thank you. How many clients can you handle at the same time? That's a very good question. The most clients that I've handled at once has been approximately, and I say approximately because they don't require the same amount of effort. It's been six, and six clients is more than enough on my plate. Now, fun fact, some clients are just starting out their businesses. They're very small, very small. Sometimes it's just one person. That's why the service is called personal. See, sometimes the service is just one person, just like me, just like I started my own company. And so what they need is sales. They need urgent sales, immediate sales. And I sometimes I see potential in their companies. So what I do is that, okay, I offer my services, but I crack a deal with them. I say, you don't have to pay me anything now. Let me just deliver sales for you, and then you can give me equity in your company. So by doing that, I have acquired uh, very profitable percentages of companies in the US. So, no, don't think that, oh, I'm going to get rich just like selling an ebook. No, the ebook, there's a reason why the ebook is so affordable. There's a reason why. The reason is because I want you guys to move the country's economy, like I said before. 2,000 pesos colombianos. Eh? I don't know what that means, Tesla, but okay. There's so many comments that I can barely keep up. Okay, wow, we are almost reaching 10,000 likes. Good. That's a very good sign. I think we can reach 30K today. Qué rico tener ese nivel. Well, yeah, you can have it too as well. Like, it's not rocket science. You don't really need to be, you don't really need to spend years and years and years practicing English. No, you don't. You really don't. Okay. Let's see. Some more questions. I will sleep. I have to work tomorrow. See you. Okay. Well, goodbye, Miralia. Thank you for coming in. I from Cuba. Cuba. Okay, good. Pretty good. Julio Cesar. Nice. All right. Is the book a bargain? Absolutely. Absolutely. Look, the book shows you how you can save 5 years of your life on average. So you tell me, you invest this much and you save 5 years of your life trying different techniques, what works, what doesn't. And on top of that, you also save lots of money trying to or paying academies, particular academies. So you tell me, do you think it's a bargain or not? And so yeah. How long is the book? It's 192 pages. Let me show you. This is, I don't think you can see it here, but this is page 192. Okay, let's see if I can put it a little bit bigger. Okay, maybe you can see it there, maybe you can't. No, I don't think you can, but yeah, it's about 192 pages. Oh, look. This is page 191. You can see that there. Right. So all of these, look, there's a lot of digestible information that you can clearly see from the book. And it took me a very long time to crack it. So there's a lot of activities. There's lots and lots and lots and lots of activities you can do with this piece of work. And it explains exactly why you're not progressing. It explains what is the problem with you in particular, not with a large number of people. No, with you in particular. It tells you what is wrong with you, and it suggests a lot of activities to fix all of those aspects. So this is just a sneak peek of all the things that you can do with it. Let's see. Oh, by the way, also all of the design choices I made them myself. The whole design I made it myself because I also like design. See, I I'm not a designer, but I like it. I like it very much, and I think I'm decent at it. So, look, there's so many different types of tasks that you can do with it. ¿Dónde puedo encontrar eso? Just go to the link in my profile here, right? This is what you will see if you go to the link, and then you'll see two buttons. You can join the WhatsApp community for free, right? Obviously, it's for free. But also, you can get a free ebook that teaches you vocabulary. But you can also buy the framework here, and you get two ebooks for the price of one. You get two for the price of one. One is the whole framework, everything, the whole explanation, and all the activities. And the other one is a workbook, como un libro de ejercicios, básicamente. Exclusivo para vocabulario. Exclusively for vocabulary. Okay, Elias says, I just bought the book. Thank you very much. Thanks a lot. And yeah, you're right. The sale has been registered. Thank you. Absolutely fantastic. I really hope you enjoy it. And you should publish the book. In my case, I always prefer physical books. I'm very glad that you mentioned that because it's also on Amazon. Luis Felipe Suarez. It's also on Amazon. You can get it there if you prefer to have the hard copy. Now, and you can clearly see that this is my name here on the Amazon website. And you can clearly see my location as well. I'm from Barranquilla. You can see that there. See? So, yeah, that's how it works. That is how it works. Now, on Amazon, let's read the description on Amazon. See, every month you're not fluent in English, you're potentially losing thousands of dollars in income. If you want to secure higher paying opportunities with US based companies, you need an advanced level of English to stand out. That's everybody knows that. Everybody knows that. This book is the result of 8 years of teaching experience, over 21,000 students trained through logic based methods, and more than 12,000 hours of research. I did that research myself. It's specifically designed for intermediate English professionals who are ready to break through the communication barriers holding them back in the global market. In other words, it allows you to reach the English level that you need uh, to have a higher income, offering your services to US based clients. So, this is what you will get. You will learn proven self-teaching strategies to accelerate your path to fluency. Fluency is the core of the book, is the absolute core. And you will also you will also get powerful vocabulary techniques to permanently, permanently elevate your business conversations forever. There's one thing about vocabulary. I believe that you only need to learn vocabulary once in your life. A lot of people learn vocabulary and they forget, but the book tells you how to memorize words easily, like a breeze. All right. All right. There's a lot of comments. There's too many. There's too many to go through. Gio says, I bought yesterday. Great content. Thank you, Gio, for that comment. Thank you very much. Can I join? Yes. I think we are going to start taking requests for conversations. That's the fun part. That is the fun part. Uh, okay. I think you can, yeah, everybody is already invited to join the live. If you want to join me and have a conversation with me, feel free to do so. Okay. In the meantime, there's no one, I don't think there's got to be something up with this because by now there should be like at least 20 people trying to get in. But anyway, let's go through some of the comments very quickly. Look, if you want to join my live and have a conversation with me, there we go. There we have the first person. Okay. You know what? Let's see the comments later. Let's say hello to Daniel Dizzy. Hello, my
Hi,
friend.
hi, how are you?
I'm
How
pretty
it's
good.
going?
Thank you
That's
very much
pretty
for
cool.
joining. Have you been here before, Daniel? Oh, I think he lost connection there. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna wait for a little bit while he connects back up. But okay, all right. No, it seems like he's gone. He's gone. All right, but there's already. Hey, you see, I knew it. There's already 5 people in the queue. All right, let's give it up for the first person, or the second person actually, would be Gonzalo Rama. Hello, Mr. Gonzalo. How are you tonight? Gonzalo? Edison says, I have already bought your book. It is exactly what I was looking for to improve my English. Thank you for that comment. Thank you very much, Edison FP.
Hi, how are you?
Hello, Gonzalo. How are you today?
Great, great. Practicing.
Excellent. Very good. Very good. Have you joined the live before?
Yesterday, I, yesterday.
Okay. You came to the live, but you didn't talk to me, right? Like you didn't participate. Okay, but good, good. Welcome back. So, what brings you here? Like, I'm going to ask you guys very interesting questions. Okay. The question for Gonzalo is, are you learning English for fun or for work?
I was learning for fun. I am from Argentina and English. I siempre quise aprender, que no sé cómo decirlo.
Okay, good.
y
Puedes hablar
and
en
now,
español si quieres.
okay. And now with TikTok, I discover that is possible by people than you.
Okay, very good. Let me congratulate you, Gonzalo, because you're the first person ever that joins from Argentina. Nice.
Hey, great.
Thank you very much. Well,
Pleasure.
the first person that comes to talk to me from Argentina. Maybe there's other Argentinians here in the chat, but you're the first one that talks to me. Good. And how long have you trying your best to learn English?
Well, many years, but recently 6 months, 7 months, approximately.
Okay. 7 months. All right. Wow. Nice. And you can already have a conversation with me. That's pretty good. Okay. So
Yes,
what do you do?
I can understand, but for me this is un desafío.
Okay. A challenge.
A challenge because I never talk with nobody. Uh,
Okay. I see.
Así que thank you for the opportunity. It's very important to me.
Okay, absolutely. I would love to have a large enough community to have these kind of spaces all the time. I have been doing them for this is the sixth day I'm doing lives, and it's been a blast. It's been very good. All the engagement that we have received. So, would you like to have a conversation with one of our guests?
Yes,
Good, 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 good. Let's see. The second, third person was Kat Sanchez. Let's give it up for her. Hello, Kat.
Hello. Hello. Hi, Damien.
Hey, how are you
I
today?
really, I feel really great, and I feel lucky to have met you here. I'm from Peru, and I found you here yesterday. I was expecting to join your live today. I already got the book.
Okay, nice. Very good. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you very much. And would you like to say hi to Gonzalo? You can, interact among yourselves. You can ask him any question you want so that we can all practice as much as possible.
Sure. I'm so nervous because I understand almost everything, but I cannot like talk as well. like
Okay, I
I
see.
got
like make
I'm
a long conversation. Hi, Gonzalo. Nice to meet
hi.
you.
How are you? I'm too nervous too.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. Like we are here knowing each other in this platform, but I feel like I'm really using TikTok for an interesting thing, you know? like
Yes, it's a great platform. It's uh, the best. I don't use mm, no uso más Instagram ni ninguna otra red. It's only TikTok because it's very eh, se puede aprender.
It's useful, you can say. It's very useful.
It's very useful.
Okay, we're good.
Useful.
Pretty good. Pretty good. I'm going to ask a question to the both of you, and I want you guys to
Okay.
uh tell me the truth. Like if you could choose what has been your priority with English so far, what would you say? Is it vocabulary, pronunciation? What do you think it's your main focus right now? Let's go with Gonzalo. What is your main priority right now?
For me, it's uh, fluency, vocabulary, everything. I am very, no sé cómo se dice, novato,
Uh, Amateur or
amateur, beginner. I can understand everything, but when I'm, cuando yo tengo que hablar, when I'm
when I
going
need
to
to
talk,
talk.
when I need to talk, it's very difficult for me. Uh,
I see. What about you, Kat? Like, what is your main priority right now with English?
I think both vocabulary and like pronunciation,
I see.
speaking skills. Yeah,
Very good. Exactly. That's something that I cover in the book. Like, speaking. The speaking ability is a combination of
yeah.
multiple sub skills, and if one of those sub skills is not good enough, all the other ones are going to be affected. I always put the same scenario. Like, it's if you want to build a nice house, you need to have a nice roof, even though it's the last thing you build. And you also need to have a great basis, like a great foundation. like vocabulary, because without it,
Mm.
the house is gonna fall down. So
Yeah.
okay, pretty good, pretty good. There's a lot of people
Yes,
trying to join. Uh-huh.
I need to incorporate more vocabulary.
Okay, we're good. My advice is get the join the WhatsApp group, and there you will have the chance to download a completely free book that I wrote specifically on vocabulary. Or, everyone who's listening to the live as well, you can just buy the whole book experience, the whole framework, and you will also get the vocabulary ebook. Okay, thank you very much to the both of you. Let's
Great.
give
It's worth
other
it.
opportunities to
Thank
more
you.
people.
Thank you
There's
very
like 20 people right now trying to join. Okay,
Thank you very much for the opportunity.
Thank you, Kat. Thank you, brother.
you're welcome. You have a good night. All right, let's see who else we have here. There's someone who's dying to join. Let's give it up for Paula Garcia Reyes F. And hello, Paula. How are you today?
Hi, how are you?
Excellent. Best day of my life.
Thank you very much for the opportunity. Actually, I was trying to join because yesterday I was watching some people who were actually trying to learn. I mean, they were trying to teach other people English.
Okay.
And it was, it was, I don't know how should I say it properly, but I mean, they couldn't even speak English. So the fact that I'm saying you how you teach people, I desperately wanted to join.
Okay. I see.
You are so very good with people and you have so much good teaching methodology that I just wanted to check in to see if I can help. I mean, your channel is so good. If you want me to help you speak with people, I'm more than eager to do so. But really, yesterday I was actually shocked.
Okay, I see. Well, thank you for all of those kind words. Thanks a lot. How many times have you been here? I guess this is the second time, right?
This is my second time because although I'm a C1 student, I actually lived in the US for a long time. I love English. I don't think that in fact, if you do speak English, I do really encourage people to speak English on a daily basis. And I do encourage people to watch your series in Netflix or whatever without subtitles. I really encourage people to learn English. But I was really shocked to see that there are really people trying to profit who don't really speak English. So
Yeah.
that's why I really encourage your channel because I know you have a very, very nice method. And I really like your method and I think you really help people. So I'm here to encourage you.
Okay, thank
Kudos.
you very much. Thank you very much. You know what? Well, since you wanted to join the live so much, and I can see that you want to help people as well, you're gonna stick with me. You're gonna be my right hand tonight, okay?
I'm here, whatever you need, of course.
Absolutely. So let's bring in two more guests. Let's see who is here. And you, Paula, no, wait a minute. You're going to help me with their interactions. Let's bring two people.
Oh my God.
That's fine. You're going to mediate between them, okay? So we have this Sebas and JS.
That's amazing. Although this is Damon channel, I mean, I don't even have a channel. I just encourage you and your speaking English methods. Kudos for you.
All right, let's see. We have Sebas. How are you today?
Hi, my bro. Everything is going fine. What about you?
I'm pretty good. Pretty good. Excellent.
I'm glad to hear that, my friend.
And we have JS. What is your name, JS?
I go by John.
John. Okay, pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. I guess the starting question for everyone is like, do you guys want to learn or do you guys want to improve for work or for fun? Like, what is your purpose?
Well, actually, I want to improve because I've been working for a long time now in the business, in the English industry, right? For a call center. I'm not gonna say what company I work for as of today, but something that like wakes me up at night every single day is that even though I have been dealing with people in the last like 6 years, American people, right? It's like sometimes they don't seem to get what I'm trying to tell them, even though that I think that I speak pretty clear. I don't know if it's the pace that I speak with, or maybe if I have to improve a lot, or I don't know what it is, right? But it's frustrating sometimes. And I just want you. I mean, I just found you tonight, right? I was scrolling down and I see your live, and I was like, oh my god, this guy talks really good. I mean, this guy doesn't have any accent at all, right? So I want you to tell me somehow what is like the reason that people sometimes doesn't like seem doesn't like there. I mean, it doesn't happen all the time, but it's like, oh, what are you trying to tell me? And I'm like, what the fuck, dude? I'm talking to you like nice and clear, you know.
Good.
So it's frustrating.
Okay, that's one of the most common questions that I get all the time, and I covered it last night extensively, I think. But in summary, in a brief summary, I think everyone's influence from their mother tongue is different. There's some people that are more influenced by their mother tongue than others. And particularly people from the coast, the northern coast of Colombia, tend to not be, I think that's my perception, tend to not be that influenced by Spanish that much. We're very easy to pick up on accents. But the main driver behind that, I think, has to do with a lack of consistency and not being able to envision a strategy. For example, let me give you a very clear example. Let's say that you want to win a football match. How do you win? You win by scoring goals, right? Like that's the goal that you need to have in your mind all the time. When it comes to English, people from my humble experience, they have the wrong goal in their heads. I think
Okay.
I think that their main goal in their in their ignorance is to sound cool, to sound like a native person, and they neglect all the other foundational skills that they should be focusing on from the beginning. See, it's like, again, I always use this example. It's like, you know what? Let's do another example. It's like trying to build a car and putting the engine last, but not using the tires. See, it's like you have the whole thing almost ready, but there's one little foundational thing that is not, or that is preventing you from going anywhere. And I think that is a lack of vocabulary. People don't really have a clear path to vocabulary.
Totally. David, if I may interrupt, probably Sebas is from Colombia. Are you from Colombia, Sebas?
Oh yes, actually it is. That's why my nickname in TikTok it's like Sebas Cold Calls. It's just for Colombia. Yes, actually
Okay.
am.
Where are you from? I'm from Bogota. Where are you from?
I'm from Medellin, but right now because of my work and in Bogota as well.
This is amazing because I was just saying, Damien, this is my first, probably the second time I'm online. And I was just saying that Damien's channel is one of the only channels actually from people who are actually trying to help other people to learn English. And I'm glad to help because I've seen a lot of people who are trying to, I don't know, try to speak English in channels that actually people who are teaching English are not actually capable of teaching English. So
Yeah,
once I
yeah, yeah.
saw Damien's channel, I was like, please let me join. And I see you're from Colombia. I'm from Colombia as well. I'm from Bogota. I'm sorry, Damien, for the interruption.
No, go ahead, go on.
There is something that's it's very common with the people in Colombia. It's the fact that we don't have an accent. Me personally, I was born in Bogota, but I was raised in the US, so I probably don't have an accent. But people in Colombia usually think they do have an accent where they really don't. they just feel they don't have enough vocabulary to engage a conversation.
Yeah.
Hence, they think they do have an accent where they don't. So that's why I wanted to tell Sebastian, if you're trying to engage English conversation, don't feel bad because you think you have an accent, because in Colombia is a very good it's like the best country in the world, and we do have a lot of accents, we do have a lot of I don't know, like customs, but in English wise you do not really have an accent. You just need to be constant with your English, and that's it. I mean, don't feel bad about the fact that you probably I don't know, you're not born in the capital, but probably in Medellin, Manizales, which is another region in Colombia. That doesn't mean you can't speak English. That doesn't mean you're not speaking English properly. Forget about the accent. You're
Exactly.
doing more than well.
Exactly. And also for you, John, if you
Yeah.
find that you are not being understood by customers in the US, remember that they have a very strong bias against us. Okay?
Yeah, I know, I know.
Right.
I deal with racism all the time. Yeah, I know what it's like. But that's the thing. I mean, I try to slow down, speak up,
Maybe that's why.
don't.
Maybe that's why.
I try to do my best, and it doesn't happen with all the people. I noticed that it happened with people that is more at the north than the south part of the country. For some reason, it happens like that. Let's say Nebraska, or Oregon, Utah, Iowa, those kind of states that are up in the north with the border. It happens with them most of the time, and yeah, they are racist people most of the time, right? But I try to do my best. I try to slow down, but for some reason they're like, "What the fuck, you?" And I'm like, "No, I'm not in the mood to deal with this today."
Exactly.
So
Can I
I
say
mean,
something, bro?
Sure. Go on.
yeah, yeah, go ahead.
Actually, like a couple of days ago, I just found a solution for that because I used to work for a call center as well, and I was discussing that specific topic about racism and why people is how can I say it, like judge in our accent.
Judgmental.
It's
Okay.
like just said something like this. Okay, if you're not understanding me in English, let's try in another language. In Spanish, can you talk Spanish? And they said, oh no no, I'm sorry. And then okay, so we can continue in English. So once you learn one another language, you can judge me actually. But I mean, actually, I completely agree with Paula. Don't feel about it because I think that actually I do have an accent. So I mean, that's not the important thing. Just I mean, we just need to keep trying, never give up. And to all people who is listening to us, I mean, actually at the beginning of this live, Damien was saying we are trying to change life, and actually it does. When you try to learn something new and just improving your English skills, that actually make you feel better day by day. So actually, his purpose. I'm talking about you, Damien. Your purpose and the way you're teaching makes me happy because I'm seeing here that there's a lot of people who actually appreciate you because of your you're teaching them. So I'm happy for that.
Thank you very much for those kind words. Thanks a lot.
Hey,
I've
Damien,
I've
can
been
you
reading the
can you give
comments,
me a
and
date
yes, you're
before I
right.
leave?
Like lots of people do mention that. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, yeah, I just want to ask you something before leaving, right?
Yeah.
Could you just give me like a tip? I mean, what do you think I have to improve about the way that I speak?
Good.
I mean, because trust me, I got a really good listening. I can almost talk about everything, but when it comes to speaking to
Good.
sound more American, right? What do you think I
I
should do?
I do have some observations for both of you guys. Now, this is coming from someone who's not native. All right, always keep that in mind. Like I'm not a native speaker, but if you
You
were
sound
to,
like one, bro.
thank you. If you were to ask me, I consider that in your particular case, John, sometimes I notice that there's not enough fluidity in between your sentences. Like you when you try to connect two or more sentences, I believe that you struggle a little bit with the connectors, and
Okay.
that is just something that uh, can be avoided with enough practice with something very specific that I cover in the book. It's called discourse. A discourse is an advanced uh, learning or practicing strategy, and what it does is that it allows you to master a few topics brilliantly in a short time, in a short amount of time, based on the knowledge that you already have. If you do that long enough, which by the way, I think you have been doing it since you work in that industry, I think it's just
Yep.
a matter of time for you to achieve that level of being able to connect probably 10, 15 sentences in one go. That's one thing. The other thing is that I noticed that you sometimes mispronounce the th sound and you confuse it with t. Like instead of saying, for example, I'm not saying that you're saying that you have said this word in particular, but if you were to say thanks, I think you say thanks sometimes. Sometimes.
Thanks. Thanks. Okay. Yeah.
Right. But beyond that, if I were to give you a rate, I would say it's a very strong 8 out of 10. You are already making money with it. So just keep
Yeah.
it up. And
Yeah.
for Sebas, let me ask you a question, Sebas, actually. Could you tell me? I always ask this question to almost everyone who comes to the live. Can you tell me what have been the last 5 words that you learned?
Okay. Oh, actually, that's a really good question, my friend. Um, I don't know. Usually, I used to, or I try to use my English to combine and with my career, which is uh, software development, and I was trying to explore more vocabulary with that specific topic. But if I'm honest with you, I mean, being honest, there's no something that actually I do every day. I mean, I can just be, I don't know, maybe listening some music on YouTube, and if I
That's
find
so
something that
nice.
I don't understand, I just write it down. But being honest, today I haven't searched anything or.
Look, this is a habit that you should start doing from now on. And this goes for everybody who's listening to this live. Please use your target vocabulary. Instead of learning vocabulary for general situations, do your best to learn all the words that you will need in your profession or in your occupation. And this is something I cover in the book as well. I'm not trying to say like, oh, this guy has an answer for everything. But no, these are thousands and thousands of students that I covered before, and they all have almost the same problems. This is something that I talk about in the book. Just try to use ChatGPT to come up with a list of words, and you don't need to learn them like all the time. It doesn't have to be like, oh, I'm gonna do this every single day at this time or whatever. No, whenever you feel
Mhm.
like, just try to come up with this list. But not only that, but also make sentences with it. Look, let's take a look at this very short activity. I know there's a lot of people trying to join as guests. This is very important. I really want to get my point across with this. See, definitions or defining words is something that is going to accelerate your pace and your fluency more than almost anything else in the entire world, because it's going to force your brain to really come up with very good sentences in a short time. And this is a process that everybody goes through. Like, for example, if I were to ask you, like, what is voltage? What's the meaning of the word voltage? Your first thought will be the electricity. And then you will think a little more in your brain and you will restart the sentence from the start, right? And then you will say the electricity in a cable. And then you try that many times until you finally get the best version of that definition. The pressure that pushes current through a conducting material. That's voltage. See, and you can do that with all the words in your target vocabulary. In this particular example, we cover 48 words, but it doesn't have to be 48 words. These are just simple common words that you can find in your target occupation, or in your occupation, basically. Then, well,
Engineering.
the book covers exactly what to do after that. But that would be my punctual advice for both of you guys. And if I were to give you a rate, Sebas, yours is probably a 7 out of 10.
Thank you, bro.
Pretty good. Excellent. Thank you very much for participating. All right. There's a lot of people asking me like to join. Let's have two more guests. Paula, you're gonna
Okay,
help
my
me.
bro. Thank you.
Thank
Of
you.
course, I'm here.
You're gonna help me with
Whatever
this
you
one.
need.
Okay, thank you.
I think people, especially if they're from Colombia, I think they're doing pretty great,
Hmm.
actually.
You are right. Because the outsourcing business here is a big deal.
Of course.
Right. Let's give it up for Jessid, who has participated before, and Aura. Aura. All right.
Oh, so
Welcome
what's Latin?
to the live. Welcome, Aura. Welcome, Jessid.
Hello, hello. Can you hear me? I'm Sebas. So
Hello, can you hear me
before that,
clearly?
it's not my account. It's my girlfriend's account. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, his girlfriend account, but still, I think he's Latin. So welcome.
Okay.
I mean, that's amazing.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Sebas is
Yes,
your name,
it's-
just like the previous guest. Okay, nice. What a
Yes,
coincidence.
it's just because I haven't talked in English for a lot of years. So I'm sorry. So I just want to know probably if I understand some questions. As I said before, I haven't speak English for years.
Okay. Good. Do you have any questions for me particularly?
No, I don't have any questions. So I just want
Good.
to talk with different people.
All right, Paula, you can take it from here. You can ask him the most difficult question you can think of.
Okay, probably. I'm not gonna hit him hard.
Okay. Good.
Okay, so your name is Sebas? Is it
Yep.
really? Okay. Where are you from? Are you Colombian? I think I can hear an accent. Are you Colombian?
Yes, I'm from Colombia.
Okay, that's amazing. Where from Colombia?
I'm from Bogota.
Okay. Were you really today, how was the weather today? Because I know today it was a really tricky weather. How was your day today?
My day was really good. So, and about the weather, I don't know. Raining all the day long.
Okay, you got wet?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, what part of Bogota? Are you Colombian? Are you in Bogota, right?
Yes.
Okay, what part of Bogota?
Do you know Bosa? I'm from Bosa.
Of course I do, yes.
What
In
about
the
you?
northern part of Bogota, it was very rainy and it was there was a lot of like rivers in the street. Was it the same for you?
Excuse me?
In the northern part of Bogota, in the north part, it was very, very, very rainy. It was like a lot of rivers in the street. It was
Yes,
the
I know.
same for you?
No, it's not the same from here. It's a really good place according to the, I don't know how to say, alcantarillas? Yeah.
Okay, like the
Sewage.
sewage.
Yeah, that word system.
Okay, but did you get wet?
Uh,
Did you get wet today because of
no,
the rain?
no, I didn't.
Okay, did you have to leave your house for your work today?
No, I'm work from home. That is probably an advantage that I have right now.
It is a very good advantage, yes. Okay, and what do you do for work? What do you do for a living? What do you work?
I'm a teacher, but I'm a Spanish teacher.
That's amazing. And because Damien has asked this before, why do you want to learn English?
I don't know, probably just for fun. I understand that English is too important to express our ideas here in any place in the world, but as I see myself, probably just for fun. Probably if I have a job opportunity in another place, that could be good.
That's amazing. I think English is the best key for you to try to engage in a work experience. What do you do for a living? You're a teacher in a school, or where do you teach?
No, is it's a kind of Spanish that some people need in a company. I don't know how to say that. It's oil company. Yes, it's a kind of term that people needs to use when they join to the company to try to understand the. Let me think that word in English.
It's an
The
induction.
second word for
You
yes
can say it
for
in
the
Spanish,
some
and we
objects.
can help you.
Excuse me.
You can say it in Spanish, and we can help you translate.
It's an introductory
Okay.
Spanish course for induction
Okay.
on the job
Okay.
training.
Ok, no, pues es una especie como de capacitación de
Yeah,
vocabulario
exactly.
específico que la gente necesita. Ujú.
That's exactly what it is. On the job training or induction.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, that's amazing. Okay, I don't know if Damien, do you have any questions? I mean, I'm here for the Latin people.
Pretty good.
I'm here.
Questions. How have you attempted to learn yourself, Sebas? Like, what have you done to reach this level?
I don't know. I have practiced English for a couple of years in different methods. I went to the school and I went to my university and I practiced my English. Also, right now I don't have to who anyone to practice, but I don't know. These are different kind of method. As you say, probably your books is one of the best method. I think so, but I'm not sure. I think so because as I see yourself, from a point of view, you have a really good accent. That is probably um, so awesome. I don't know how to finish my sentence.
Thank you very much. All right. Thank you very much. Very good.
Damien, I think what he said is so amazing because Latin people usually feel like very bad when trying to learn English because of the accent.
Okay.
And that's why I try to engage on this live because I think you have like the best teaching method ever. So I really engage people to log in. And because Latin people, especially in Colombia, if you're in, I mean, kudos, you're here, you're with the best. So if I can help, I'm here.
Absolutely. Thank you very much for that. So, to conclude Seba's participation, if I were to give you a rate, do you need a rate? Would you like me to give you a rate?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So this is something that I've been doing for the last 3 lives. I don't know if you guys are comfortable with that, but I'm just gonna keep on doing it until somebody says no, I don't need a rate. But anyway, I think your communicative ability is superb, Sebas. I think you already have a clear understanding of how to use conjugation and how to properly make yourself understood. If I were to give you one piece of advice, it would be this is just a sample or an estimate of your different abilities, but I think your vocabulary could be around 70%. Your your listening could be very close to 95%, and your pronunciation, which is what I think you should focus on for now, could be around 60 to 70%, I would say.
Okay. Okay.
But
Perfect.
that is the easiest, not the easiest, but that is the most convenient stage at which anyone can be at, because you already covered the most difficult thing, and you only have to improve the easiest skill, which is pronunciation. So yeah, it's pretty good, pretty good. Thank you.
Okay, no, thanks so much. Thank you for the opportunity. Just I need to practice more and more and more. And thank you again.
Absolutely.
You're amazing. You sound very good.
All right, thank you. Let's see. Jesse, are you there, right?
Yes, I am here waiting for you.
Oh, okay.
All
I'm
night.
sorry. Yes, I know. There's a long
I
queue, man. So thank you for being patient.
uh, okay. I don't know what is the topic this night tonight. And
Well,
specific.
there's really no topic. In reality, I don't like the word topic. I think when we encapsulate ourselves in a conversation, especially when we're learning languages, we have to jump from uh, from idea to another idea. I think in the shortest amount of time possible. That's why instead of topics, I always encourage people to ask good questions. So a good question can cover many topics. But good. Let's see. I'm gonna ask you something hard because you have participated here 3 times, I believe, or 2 times. I don't know. So I'm gonna ask you something that will make you think. Okay. You ready?
Okay.
Okay.
Today is my second time,
Okay.
but I
Okay.
have already buy your book,
Oh
and
yes,
this is
nice.
important.
Excellent. Very good. Very good. So the following question.
I don't know.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. Maybe Paula wants to ask me
Oh,
something.
good. Yeah, Paula, you can take it up from here. You can ask him
Of
something.
course, I'm here. Where are you from? Are you Colombian as well?
I, of course, I am Damian neighbor.
Yes, we live in the same town. We live in Barranquilla.
Okay. Barranquilla. Barranquilla, ciudad de cantores.
Yes,
Jesus.
exactly. Eh,
That's amazing. How's the weather there? Is it too hot?
Oh, in this moment, we had a little bit rain.
Okay.
You know what is to nowadays the weather is crazy. Um, I am
It is
going I
in
am
the whole
going through.
Colombian in the whole Colombian really it's not only the Caribbean but as a fact in Colombia the weather is a bit crazy. So are you having a lot of arroyos in Barranquilla right now?
creeks. That's how you
Stream.
call them.
I can say string or girls.
Creeks
Streams,
String in
streams,
or
oh
streams.
Barranquilla.
Yes,
creeks,
that's right.
yes, yes.
This is a eternal trouble here in Barranquilla. We take a lot of years trying to struggle with the string here in Barranquilla. This is a huge problem we have.
Okay,
However, today I consider we have improved a little bit about this topic in our city.
do you think it's been improving though?
Yes, I consider what we have improved a lot, a little bit. However, you can find a lot of the string here in Barranquilla because this is a huge invest what the mayor, for
Investment.
example, had to do here in our
Investment.
city.
Okay,
Yeah,
investment in government investment.
sí, sí, so it is.
Okay, and what about the sewage? El alcantarillado, el sewage. Is it better?
Uh, it's much better than a lot of time ago. However, still we have to install a lot of pipes or I don't know what is the specific word in to improve the flow of the stream.
Pipelines.
These pipelines is exactly.
Okay. Okay, but you guys are doing well. I mean, everything's okay. There's no like emergency settings or anything. You guys are doing well.
Okay, I believe what different the different cities in our got different problem respect of the weather. For example,
Okay.
stream is a specific problem, but it's about Barranquilla because for example, in Santa Marta, you can be streams in this way in Cartagena neither.
Okay. I mean, just because, I mean, Damien, I totally missed it, but saw it in the comments. Just a quick disclaimer. Happy birthday
Oh yeah,
for
thank you.
Damien. I'm
Thank you.
sorry for
Yes,
that.
it's
Yes,
I
my
just
birthday.
saw
Thank
it
you
in
very
the
much.
comments. So happy birthday to Damien.
yes,
But
happy
as we
birthday.
were talking to our guest, who obviously has a very good English, in Colombia we're having a bit of an issue with the weather because we're having a bit of a flooding in a lot of I don't know. A lot of the cities are being flooded, so that's why I was talking to our very guest who speaks a very nice English, by the way. He was talking about the floodings because we are like in a bit of a crisis for the Colombian people who are here. We're having a bit of a crisis, so that's why I was asking if they were okay because we have I mean we have a tropic weather, so sometimes we flood, sometimes we get dry. Currently we're having a flood situation. That's why I love having Colombian people here on the live. I'm glad to help. But that's why I was asking what was the situation in Barranquilla because they're pretty close to the ocean, and a lot of people are struggling. That's why I was asking about what the situation was right now. So he was saying that it's okay, it's better, but I mean, we're still in a crisis. So, of course, the people in Colombia who are in this live who want to speak English, our guest is speaking very nice English. Of course, we're here to help. But of course, we want to know what the situation is where they are in Colombia, especially. So, I'm here. Whatever anyone needs any help, I'm here.
Pretty good. Excellent. Thank you very much. Any final remarks, Jesse, before we go with another guest?
Uh,
Any final
anything
comments?
else? Anything else? Happy birthday
Ah,
again for you. God bless you.
thank you
I
very
hope
much.
to meet each other and someday again.
Absolutely. We can have some cold ones. All
Yeah.
right. Thank you
You
very
very much
much.
for joining. You have a very good English. Keep working on your English and stay tuned
Exactly.
to this network.
All right. Pretty
Thank you
good.
so much for your support again. Okay.
Excellent. Good. Thank you. Let's see who else wants to join. But before we do that, there is something that I must discuss. And the fact is that lots of you are asking in the comments like good activities for vocabulary specifically. I know that there's a lot of people coming in that don't know that I wrote one book that covers two. Well, it's basically two books, basically. Yeah. So that's the thing. The red one is the framework, what I call the blueprint for reaching an advanced level of English. And the blue one is a free one. It's a workbook that allows you to fix your vocabulary once and for all, forever. And it gives you very strong memorization activities as well. And on top of that, it comes with a free training that you can also enjoy. How do you get the free book if you don't have the funds for the framework? What you can do is go to the link in my profile, right? And you will see this. I know a lot of you are asking about these specifically. Excuse me. So just go to the first link, the first button where it says get the free ebook via WhatsApp. So you're gonna join our WhatsApp live group, and I also give you some activities there. Today I sent you guys a comprehensive activity on copywriting, which is what I do for a living. But anyway, yeah, you can just join the WhatsApp group community, and in the description of the group, you will see the link, direct link to download the workbook. This is the workbook. Let me show you. It's going to turn your brain into a synonyms and antonyms dictionary. Okay? That's how it works. That's how I design it. And once you download it, Oh, this is the first thing you say, by the way. This book uses easy English. Okay. All the books I write on this topic, they use easy English. Because I know a lot of you can understand everything I say, but probably you can't speak. But anyway, if you go to this page, page number 5, I believe, you'll see a blue button. You click on it and you immediately are going to access the training, the video training, which is hosted on my website. It's not on YouTube, it's on my website. And just click on it. Today we're going to cover how to fix your business English vocabulary forever in less than 2 months with a free ebook that I wrote. And that's what you're going to get, okay? You're going to get a full comprehensive training and workbook to do exercises with on how to fix your vocabulary once and forever in less than 2 months. And that is part of the framework as well. If you're interested in the framework, just go to the link in my profile and buy the framework directly with this link. So far during this live, there's been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sales. So thank you very much for everyone who has done that. I believe that Paula probably didn't know that I'm doing this. Did you know, Paula?
No, of course not. But I'm here and I'm telling everybody, if you need like further information, please tune to this account. I mean, I'm not doing this on my own. Tune this account. If I can help, please DM, but I'm gonna be with this account, not on my own.
Okay.
So just to make that.
That works. That works for me. All right, pretty good. By the way, after the live, if you want, you can join the WhatsApp group as well, or just send me a DM and we will talk. Okay. All right. Pretty good. Pretty good. You specifically, Paula. You. Okay. So anyway, let's see who else wants to join. All right. We have.
If you need, especially if we have like those amazing Latin people who are probably dying to learn English, I'm here.
Yes.
Just in case.
They're all Latin. I think so far, there's no one who has joined us that is not from Latin America. So
I know, that's so nice though.
Right. Let's see. The next person to join is going to be Ivan Puerto, and we're gonna have 2 people. Hold on. Junior Montaño. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a second. I'm sorry. Every time I click to let someone in, the page moves because there's so many people joining at the same time. So I'm sorry. So yes, we have Ivan and Junior. How are you guys today?
Hello.
Hello, how you doing?
Pretty good. Thank you very much.
How you doing? Can you hear me?
Yes, loud and clear. Okay, so you guys, before you interact among yourselves, I'm going to ask you a question to the both of you. Let's go with Ivan first. Are you learning English for fun or for work?
I learned it for fun. Yeah.
Good. And where are you from?
I'm from Bogota, Colombia.
Nice.
Colombia, Shakira. Everybody's from Colombia.
Right. How about you, Junior? Where are you from, and are you learning for fun or for work?
I'm learning actually because I wanted to get a job in a call center, you know. So it's not for fun; it's for because I want that goal, you know.
Yes.
So that's my goal. Yeah.
Exactly.
I'm from Colombia, Barranquilla.
Nice.
Barranquilla.
Nice. Very nice.
Yeah, that's right. I'm from Barranquilla.
This is my people.
Okay. Well, you can interact with them, Paula, if you want.
I mean, if you want to, I mean, this is your channel. Everybody, I'm trying to engage everybody to your channel. But if you want, I obviously I can do so.
No, go on, please. Let me rest my throat for a little bit.
Okay, that's amazing. So it's Junior and Ivan, right?
Right.
Okay, it's Bogota and Barranquilla. Okay, let me start with somebody who's in Bogota. Who's in Bogota right now?
Yeah.
Did you get wet tonight? Because I was soaked.
Yeah. I had to walk outside a little bit, so I got wet.
What part of Bogota were you in?
Um, like that's like Occident, like
Okay,
West.
like where? Like Cortijo, like
No, like
down.
near the Campín, Estadio El Campín.
Okay, That's a very good subject. I don't know if it's a sensible subject, but are you a football fan?
Excuse me.
Are you a football fan, like a soccer fan?
No, well,
In the
not
United
not really.
States,
To be
it's
honest,
not
I
about a
don't
football; it's
watch.
about
I don't watch
soccer.
soccer. Oh,
Okay,
not
are
really.
you a soccer fan?
I'm not a soccer fan. I watch tennis, but not soccer.
Okay, but you live around El Campín, so it's probably a bit hectic when there's a soccer match, right?
Yeah, yeah, it gets a little bit messy sometimes. But where I am located is not that noisy when there are matches.
Okay, and so you like tennis, but not soccer.
Yeah, I prefer watching tennis.
And what do you do for a living? What do you work for? I mean, what do you do for a living? What's your work?
I'm a musician.
Wow, that's amazing. What kind of music?
I play classical guitar.
Wow, that's amazing. Conservatory wise or
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
independent? Wow, that's amazing. Damien, do you have a question for a conservatory musician?
Well, who has been your biggest inspiration in classical music?
Wow, that's that's a good question. Well, I think that most of the musicians we admire, well, from the historical composers back, but as a guitar player, I have a lot of reference, to be honest. For instance, I like a Spanish guitarist that is called Pablo Villegas.
He's amazing. I know who he is. He's amazing.
I haven't heard of him, but if you mention it, that means that he must be great. Okay, pretty good.
Yeah, well, yeah, sure. Well,
Nice.
you haven't heard about him because classical music is not like mainstream, you know.
Exactly. Right.
It's
And I'm not a
not.
mainstream person either. You're
No,
right.
and there's something in Colombia regarding the classical music. It should be more engaged. I mean, totally. But I
Yeah.
mean, the fact that you are a person who engages this classical music, I think it's amazing. You should be proud of yourself. Kudos for you.
Nice. Thank you very much. Let's go with Junior. Junior, he's been waiting here. Junior, I want you to tell me in what field, in what kind of call center would you like to work for? I'm going to give you a few options. There's customer service, there's sales, there's medical field. Which one would you like to work for?
Yeah, I would like to work in a customer service. Helping with the people with the problems they have.
It's pretty good, man. I started my English career in customer service actually. Yes, and it was
Oh,
tough, but it was worth my time because I learned a lot of things from that job.
yeah, yeah. It's like you can get a really good experience there. Because you talking with a lot of people. And it's like you can get a lot of experience. Vocabulary and all that. You know.
Exactly. Right. Last night I mentioned that one of the other advantages of working in this industry is the great network of people that you will know. So my advice for you would be to like apply to as many as possible, and once you get a job, because you will get a job, just try to make as many contacts as possible, because these people, they typically, people that work in call centers, people that handle a second language, they think big. Okay, so they are going to be very helpful to you, and you're going to be helpful to them in the future as well. Okay, pretty good.
Okay, okay.
Does anybody have a question for me?
Damien, have you ever asked if probably you have new followers? I mean, you have so much good English. Probably people want to know if, I mean, what kind of lessons do you teach besides YouTube? I mean, it's like a good moment for you to say you do know how to speak English. You can learn how to speak English because this channel, I'm sorry, this is not a paid account for me. I just logged in because I thought you were amazing, and I'm here for our Latin people. But I mean, probably your new followers probably want to know uh, regarding what you do and how they can engage you. I think that's a bit important.
Okay, yeah, yeah, we can cover that. I think I have been mentioning this from day one, but I'm actually not a teacher. I'm not a teacher. I used to be a teacher. I used to be a TESOL certified teacher, and I worked with thousands of Japanese students over the course of 8 years. But now I work as a copywriter. I work in marketing, and it's not the same kind of marketing that you guys see on social media. No, what I do is sales copy and B2B marketing. I do market research. I do sales and client acquisition. That's what I do. That's my main source of income. And when it comes to me wanting to teach people, the purpose is not that I want to teach people. I actually wrote the book because I believe that everyone has the potential to teach themselves. That's what the book is about. The book is a manual that will teach you how to become your own teacher. Okay, that's the premise behind the book. And in reality, I was gonna say something important. Um, I forgot. Sorry, I forgot. I
It's
was gonna say
okay.
something, but yeah, if I remember, I'll tell you. But se me fue la paloma. Sorry.
Le fue
Okay,
la
but yeah,
paloma.
that's
It's
that's
okay.
about
I
me.
mean, this is like a moment for every Latin people who's here. I mean, you do can learn English. This is a very nice channel. I just hopped in. But I mean, if I can help, I'm here. I mean, whatever, I'm here. That's it.
Good, pretty good. I remember now. I just remember when you said the Latin people. The purpose of me, I'm not a very social guy. As you guys can see, today's my birthday. And instead of me going to a party, or instead of me going to have a couple of drinks with friends, I'm just doing this because the purpose of me doing this is to move the Latin American economy. I really want you guys to think of getting highly valuable skills. English is just one of them, but there's so many other uh, highly valuable skills that you can get. If you do that, and if you can do that through me, Latin Americans' economy is going to become stronger, and that's what I want. That's ultimately my purpose of everyone doing, these kind of activities. That's what I
Totally.
want.
And
That's what I
Julie,
wanted to say.
Ivan, todos los Latinos, I mean, you need to learn English. Of course you do. And this channel, of course, I just hopped in, but this channel truly gives you the elements to do so. So hop in, and every time Damien has a live, please hop in. I'm here to help her. Please hop in.
All right, pretty good. All right, so Mr. Junior and Mr. Ivan, I'm gonna give you, if you want. Do you guys want it? Do you want me to tell you what I think it's your weaknesses?
Sure,
Yeah,
of
yeah.
course.
Okay, let's go with Junior first, since I interacted with him a little bit more. Junior, you have the disposition to work, and that is the biggest driver in you wanting to improve yourself. You already know what you want. You know that you want to have experience working with customers. So that is a great differentiator for you. So pretty good on that regard. When it comes to your abilities, I would consider that your vocabulary could be around 70%. I think that's an estimate. It's not accurate because we only had like 3 minutes of conversation. But your listening, according to the answers that you gave me, could be pretty high, like 80% around that. Your biggest challenge would have to be pronunciation and fluency. But just take it easy. If you want, just go to the WhatsApp group, download the free book on vocabulary, and you can start with that one. I can guarantee you that you are going to expand all of your skills, your vocabulary, your listening, and your pronunciation just with that book alone. If you want the other one, if you want the framework, by all means, be my guest. But yes, that's what I have to say about Junior. Let's go with Ivan. Ivan, your tone of voice, your tonality is pretty strong, and I like that because it shows that you are confident enough to convey your ideas. And you did mention that you want to learn mostly for fun, which is valid as well. Absolutely, we're here to to encourage people to do business. But if you want to learn for fun, that means that you also have other abilities that are probably as profitable as English. So that's pretty good as well. If I were to give you a rate, generally, I would say your English is probably a good 7.5 out of 10, I think.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Excellent. Very good. Thank you very much for coming today. Let's see. We still have so many other people trying to join. All right. Oops. I did something that I should not have done. how do I? How do I? Okay, wait. I got it. I got it. I'm stupid, but I'm not that stupid. Okay, sorry. Okay, so anyway, let's see who else wants to join as a guest. I think we have more people that want to uh, have conversations. Let's give the opportunity to Giuseppe. I think Giuseppe and Edison. Okay, there we go. Hello, Giuseppe. How are you today?
Hello, good night. How are you?
Excellent. Thank you
Hi,
very
good
much.
evening.
Hello. So, Paula, do you want to ask them some questions?
I mean, I don't know where they're from. Giuseppe, where are you from?
I'm from Colombia. I live in a really hot city, South Colombia, named Neiva.
Oh my God! I mean, Damien, this is a Latin channel. I mean, this
Yeah,
is going wild. I
absolutely.
mean, this is Latin channel. Neighbor. Oh my God! Are you like feeling so hot right now, or is it raining?
To be honest, today was a really good day because all the day was a rainy day. So we enjoy a really good weather today. But for example, the previous week was around all the day like 38 degrees. So
Degrees Celsius.
really
Oh
good.
my God, Damien, you should try to find that in Celsius weather. I mean, 38 degrees. That's really hot.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay. So, 38 degrees last week. Oh my God. Okay, so today, was it like?
Was like kind of 30. So really good weather.
Okay, so you guys are happy.
Yeah.
Okay, and what do you do for a living? Tell me a bit about what you do for a living every day.
Okay, I worked as an Android
I
developer
work.
for
I, as
a
in your current work, so you're working right now.
no, no, no. At this moment, no. At this moment, I'm just
Not
get
right
ready
now.
to sleep.
Not right now, as in not at 10:35. You're not working, but you do work currently. So you say I work.
Yeah,
Okay, so you work in what? I work
as
in.
an
I
as an
work
Android
at.
developer.
Okay, that's very interesting. And what do you do?
Okay, work for a USA company. So they have an application, and I create new features for the app, and also fix some bugs and prepare the release for the next version of the application.
Sounds very interesting. I mean, Damien, I think we do have like a very IT bug right here.
Yes, exactly. That's one of the most adopted industries right now in Colombia. So there's a lot of people that joining this life. There's lots of people that work in the technology sector.
Yeah, and it's worth it. And when
Exactly.
you learn English, it's the best way. Like Damon said, it's the best way to make a lot of money, because for them, for the US companies, it's really, sometimes it's really cheap to hire Latin American people to do the work. So they, I don't know the English word, but they save money in taxes and all that kind of stuff. So it's better, and also we get a really good pay.
Okay, that's amazing. But that means that Colombian or Latin American people are very suitable for the job. They're very
Yes,
good at
yes,
what they do.
yes.
Okay, that's amazing. Besides wishing Damien a happy birthday, do you want to share something else about your day? About what do you do? If you have any questions.
No, really, Damien, really congrats for your work and your labor with this account. Was really interesting. I just was scrolling on this application, and I see this live, and said, okay, nice, nice, really nice. And I just bought the book, and sounds really interesting, to
Very
be
nice.
honest. And yeah, I use the English, like you said, for business, for make money, but I really enjoy it, to be honest. And I think that's the key. If we think about it, we always want to match the things that make us happy with the money, and I think that's the key, to do things that we enjoy, and we are getting paid for that.
You're right. You're right. I strongly believe that money is a driver, not for happiness, but to have better conditions so that we can pursue true happiness. It's not the end, but it's the vehicle that we must use. And that's why I want everyone who's connected in this life, I want you guys to make a lot of money. And the best, well, not the best,
Be
and not the
happy.
only one, but one of the best ways to earn or to increase your income is through English nowadays. It's not an option anymore. I think it's becoming a requirement these days.
Totally.
Yeah, totally. Yes.
Okay,
I
pretty
Yeah,
good.
love
and
the comments, Damien. O sea, though there are a lot of Colombian people commenting, like, about your book. It's amazing. I mean, I just got in today, and it's amazing. I mean, really, if this disclaimer, I don't even. I'm not getting paid for this. I don't look for a payment. I think this is amazing. I think people should really learn English. And I think your account is amazing. So, I mean, if I can help with all of my Colombian people, I'm here.
Thank
Whatever
you
you
very
need.
much. Good. I have a question for Edison. Edison, why don't you tell us what brings you here? Like, why do you want to boost your English fluency?
Well, as I said yesterday, I'm a self-taught learner. Well, I'm learning English by myself too. So, but I don't have any experience talking with a person or speaking with others. So I decided to enjoy this life, trying to improve that topic. So I need
I love
to
it.
improve my speaking skills.
I see. Excellent. And are you learning for fun or for work?
Right now, I'm looking for a job because I'm an employee, but I need a job. So I would like to try with English. English is a good tool to achieve great things.
Nice. And where do you live? I'm sorry.
La Calera, Cundinamarca.
Okay, got it.
Colombia.
Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, I see. Pretty good. And what do you think has been the biggest challenge that you have faced in your English journey, Edison?
The biggest challenge. Well, to me, is thinking in English. As your brain is in Spanish, completely in Spanish, you forgot words. You need to, mm, mm, how do I say? You need to mm, mm, to relearn how to say the things in other language, because in English you say things that is not in Spanish. I don't know if it is clear,
Oh, you're right.
but
Yes.
in English you say things that are in other contexts, and so the words you need to learn a lot of yet.
You know very well. Do you understand that English and Spanish, even though they are similar and they might seem similar on the surface, they may have very different contexts. And the same sentence that we can say in Spanish, even if we say it in English, may have a completely different meaning. So, yes, that's something that a lot of people don't get for some reason. So, if you understand that, that's pretty good, Edison. And is there anything that you want to ask me particularly?
Yeah, I have a question to you. Particular, I have adopted in the method that I use to um, how do I speak to others? Because in my mind I have vocabulary and pronunciation and grammar that all remains in my mind, but when I need to use it fast, it is complicated to me to give it fast, to speak fast, or not fast, to say it that is mm,
Continuously.
Like
continually.
Tom.
No, no, yeah, and to give a meaning, a right
Okay,
meaning to others, to communicate, to do a good communication with others,
good.
and and that's
I'm going to mention something that I've been talking about in previous lives. If this is your first time here, I think you're gonna find that it makes a lot of sense. What I always preach, and you specifically, you Edison, you have taught yourself, just like I did as well. The difference between us and all the other people that learn or they're trying to learn English with teachers, courses, academies, whatever, the difference is that it's 100% our responsibility to create a system that we can stick to. We must follow it. We must like create this habit of finding what works and what doesn't and sticking to what works. See, and that's what I did with the book. I tested probably hundreds of activities that I have imagined in my head in all of those years that I was a teacher. And I picked the ones that would bring everyone or everybody the fastest return of their investment or the faster return on their efforts. In other words, what I'm trying to say is that I wrote the book thinking specifically that it was going to help first people that want to do business with it, people that do need to work, people who want to make money, and for people who are very well or very good at self analyzing themselves. See, that's how I roll. I don't really need, if I want to learn something, if I really need to learn something, I'll pay someone to teach me. Yes, that's logical. But if I can learn it myself from scratch, I think I enjoyed that process even better. So, yeah, thank you for that question, Edison.
There's something, Damien, I would like to add, and the fact that our Latin people try to speak like fast, because obviously they try to translate to the American speakers. Obviously, they're not going to do that. I mean, if you really want to try to speak English, it's so nice and it's so good that you're trying. It's so good that you want to learn English, because this is the like the I don't know, like it's like the door to the world. And it's amazing that people really want to speak English. But it's very normal that people get frustrated because we have an accent. And normally people think that if we have an accent, they don't want to speak English anymore. And that's not the case. You really want to pursue this, because this is like, you have to speak English. Even though it doesn't matter where you come from, it doesn't matter if you have an accent. It's okay for you to speak slowly. It's okay if you have an accent. It's okay.
Exactly.
It's okay. It's what you're here for. I mean, like, there's a lot of accounts that do this for you. So if you really have the time to try to teach people how to speak English, for example, this type of like meetings where you guys speak, this is amazing. You're not going to learn English if you don't speak. You have to speak. You have to give yourself the time to speak. And my Latin American people, my Colombian people, I mean, it's amazing that you're here. I'm here for you guys as well. But don't be afraid to speak, because probably you're going to do not a very good job at the first, not a very good job at the second, not a very good job at the third. But probably at the first, you're gonna be more fluent. You're gonna learn that probably this is the way to go. I mean, you gotta be consistent, and doesn't matter if you have an accent or not. I mean, we're Colombian. That's amazing. But you have to learn how to speak English, and thank God that you have like account like Damien's, that we're learning, and you guys are trying to help people. It's amazing. So kudos to you guys.
All right. On that note, on that particular note, on the people in the chat, the people who cannot join the conversation today, I want you guys to know that there's going to be plenty of opportunities for everyone to participate in the upcoming days, because I'll do this every single night. Okay, and I'm doing it even on my birthday right now, so I really have nothing else to do. But anyway, I'm gonna touch a very special aspect. The fact that you don't have anyone to practice with should not be an excuse. Let me say that again. If you don't have anyone to practice with, that is no longer an excuse, because in the book, I explain extensively how to have conversations with ChatGPT for free. Okay. And it's something that I'm gonna, you know what, I'm gonna do a very small demonstration. This is ChatGPT. I'm pretty sure that you guys know it. See? And all you really need to do is click the black and white button right there, and it's going to start talking to you, and you have to teach it. You have to tell it what to do. Let me give you a small demonstration. Hello, how are you today?
Doing great. Thanks for asking. How about you? How's your day going?
I'm pretty good. Can you speak slowly?
Of course. I can definitely speak more slowly. Just let me know if this pace works for you. How can I help you today?
That's fine. I want to have a conversation with you about me. I want you to ask me very easy questions about me.
Sounds great. Let's start with something simple. What's your favorite hobby?
My favorite hobby is writing.
That's awesome. Writing can be such a creative outlet. What do you enjoy writing about?
Academic stuff.
That's really interesting. Writing about academic topics can be challenging, but rewarding. Do you have a specific field or subject you like to focus on?
Not really, but I want to know, do you have any hobbies?
Well, I don't have hobbies in the traditional sense, but I love engaging in conversations, learning new things, and helping out however I can. How about you? Do you have any other hobbies besides writing?
Okay, that's a good enough demonstration. This is the power of ChatGPT, and as far as I know, this app is free for now, but it's not going to be free forever. So do yourself a favor and first buy the book and then download ChatGPT so that you can start giving it very specific instructions if you have no one to practice with. Remember, it's no longer an excuse, the fact that you have no one to practice with, okay? And that's all I want to say. Do you guys need an a rate before you go?
Will be great.
And
Not
Giuseppe.
for me, thank you.
Very good. Well, I hope you have a great night, Edison. Thank you very much for joining us.
Good night.
Thank you very much. Okay, so Giuseppe, I heard your conversation with Paula, and I think your level is pretty good. There's a lot of things that you could improve upon, specifically the way you portray your rhythm while you connect sentences. And this is it's like I'm nitpicking at you in particular with this, but it's something that I see very often with a lot of people. And it's not that it makes you sound bad at all, but I can see why that might be a challenge for Native Americans. So work on that, and you should be progressing in no time. So very good. If I was to give you a general rate, I would say yours is probably 8 out of 10.
Oh, that's nice. Thank you. And really, I really, oh my God, I forgot all my English at this moment. But thanks for your labor and keep it up. You are doing a great job. Thank you.
Thank you very much. All right. All right. Thank you. Let's see. Could you guys do me a solid? Solid means a favor. Solid favor. Could you guys do me a solid and hit the like button? I really want to see if we can reach 30K tonight. Yesterday or last night we did 20K, but I'm really interested in hitting 30K, and we're not going to leave this live until we hit 30K, okay? Thank you very much for everyone who has given me gifts. A special mention to Johnny Rios 96. You sent me 2 gifts that I've never seen before. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. There's a lot of people commenting here, so I want to address some of the comments there. There's one question that pops up in the comments all the time. The question is, what is the app I use? It's called Chat GPT, and I think this is actually a real picture of Chat GPT. But let's Google it. I know that there's some people out there that don't know about ChatGPT. If you go to the App Store or the Play Store, you can download it for free. You don't need to pay for now. I don't think it's going to be free forever, honestly. But you can just download it right now and you can start having conversations with it. This is the app. Oh wait, every time I do this, it gets smaller. So yes, Chat GPT. The name tells you what the app is about. It's to chat. You can either type to it or you could talk to it. Obviously, I would always recommend you to talk to it. It's a far better option. So that is one of the questions here. Paula, could you do me a favor? Could you see if in the chat, is there any question that I haven't answered yet?
I mean, I don't see any other questions. I mean, they were asking about the accent. But not really. I mean,
Okay,
there
good.
is a lot of engagement, but no, not
That's fine.
really.
I saw one. Angel Crypto says, how to break the locks in the moment of talk. That question needs a little bit of tweaking. Okay, let's fix it. I think your question should be, how do I break the locks at the moment of me talking? See, or in simpler English, how do I talk better? See, that's I always aim for simplicity. I think simplicity is the best, your best friend. Um, let's analyze what are the locks. What are the things that are going to like hinder you from actually doing progress? The obstacles that people have, the number one obstacle is that they focus on the wrong thing. The wrong thing. That's the most common mistake that people make when they're trying to learn English. They focus on the wrong thing. In my humble experience, they always try to sound cool. They want to improve their pronunciation without a decent level of vocabulary, or even sometimes without a polished listening. Let's break something down. These, you know what? Let's go to the book. In the book I cover this. There are two different types of skills. And I'm going to show you in just a moment. Oh, wait a minute. Where is it? Did I miss it? Yeah, okay. There we go. Hold on. So in the book, there are two groups of skills. We have general skills and finesse or advanced skills. General skills allow you to become intermediate. You could be a very nice intermediate with just simple vocabulary, listening, and pronunciation. However, if you are intermediate and you want to break through the barrier and become advanced, these are the things that you must focus on: fluency, syntax, and pace. And let me cover all of them very quickly. Fluency is your ability to connect multiple sentences in a short time, in a very short amount of time. Syntax is a small part of grammar. It's not grammar as a whole, but it's a very small part of grammar that has to do with how to arrange the words in sentences. For example, when I say my name is Damien, that has an order, that has a syntax. But what happens when I want to make a question with that? The syntax changes. See? The order of the words changes. And if I want to make the statement, my name is Damien, if I want to make a question, should be like, is my name Damien? Or is your name Carlos, for example? Is your name Carlos? If you're intermediate, you know this pretty well. I'm just exemplifying with the simplest situation that you can encounter. The problem becomes, or the problem comes right after you want to do that, on the go, in a real conversation, and you have to do it multiple times. See, the first few times you're going to do it just fine. But the more you do it, it's going to become a little bit more difficult to consistently do it. So that's syntax. And the last advanced or finesse skill that you must muster is pace. Pace is your ability to reduce the gaps between words and between sentences. Let me exemplify that. Let's say that I want to say, my job is boring because I think it's not worth it. See, my job is boring because I think it's not worth it. That's a whole sentence. If I say it, or if I say it with the wrong pace, I would say something like, my job is boring because I think it's not worth it. If you notice, when you have a terrible pace, even if the sentence is right, but your pace is not, because constantly in your brain, there's like a battle between your mother tongue and the language that you want to acquire, which is in this case is English. So they're always battling between each other. And that battle cannot be avoided unless you have a perfect or almost perfect vocabulary. That's why all of these skills are intertwined. They depend on each other. You cannot improve your pronunciation if you don't have a strong vocabulary. At the same time, you cannot improve your fluency if you don't have a good listening. And guess what? Your pace will be crap forever if you don't have a good pronunciation. See, they're all connected. However, not all is lost, because there's one skill that allows you to improve all the other ones systematically, and that is vocabulary. According to my experience with 21,000 students from Japan, the biggest hurdle, the biggest obstacle has to do with lack of vocabulary. Now, I'm going to ask, well, you should ask yourself, all of you in the chat, ask yourself this question. What was the last word I learned today? It's already what, 11 p.m. already. Did you learn any new words?
We do have a lot of questions in the chat. If,
okay.
Do you want me to engage?
Let me finish the idea and then we'll go with some questions, okay?
Okay, just tell me when.
Good. So the thing is that when you have the wrong focus, you're going to waste time. It's as simple as that. If you try to build a house and you start with the roof, at some point it's going to collapse on itself and you're going to have to start again from scratch. Why doing that? Why focusing on something as unimportant as pronunciation? You don't need to improve your pronunciation if you are intermediate. You should, or you must, focus on at least having the strong basics, which is vocabulary. And I cover that in the free book I wrote, which is this one. It's called The Synonyms and Antonyms. And it's completely free. You can just enter in the WhatsApp group for free, obviously, just by going to the link in my bio where it says get the free ebook via WhatsApp. You're going to join a community of people that, just like you, are learning English for business. For business. Okay? Always keep that in mind. You want to make more money with English. When you join the WhatsApp group, in the description of the chat, you will see the link to download the book. Once you download the book, once you have it on your phone, you are going to need some instructions. Those instructions come right here. If you go to the 5th page of the book, this is the book, by the way. If you click the blue button, you click here, you are going to open your browser and you're going to see this video. immediately. Let's play a few seconds of it. Today we're going to cover how to fix your business English vocabulary forever in less than 2 months with a free ebook that I wrote. Now, I know that you can understand everything I say, but I also know that you can speak, and that's precisely why you're here. You want to fix your vocabulary because you want to fix your speaking. Sounds about right. Now, here's a little bonus. After I'm done with everything in the explanation, I'll tell you how it is possible to reach an advanced level of speaking 10 times faster. Make sure you watch the video. Okay, so that is the video training that you get with downloading the free ebook. It will forever be free. So just take advantage of that. And in the WhatsApp community, every day I'm going to do my best to keep you guys posted with more activities, primarily listening and comprehension activities about the things that I like, which are copywriting and business. So anyway, that's all I wanted to say. Paula, yes. Oh wait, Paula's gone. Yeah, okay. All right, let's see if she wants to come in. Hold on. Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't notice that you were gone.
Sorry, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes, loud and clear. So
Okay,
yeah.
we did have a lot of questions in the chat. Somebody said, what about when I'm talking to somebody, but when it comes to work, I just can't have the words. I mean, I can't express myself. That's somebody that asked. I mean, if it's in a work-based situation, what do I do?
Exactly. Very good. That's a very good question. Before I do that, I want to remind everybody that the book is also posted. It's also in Amazon. You can find it there. You don't have to. You can just buy it from my website. It's better and it's more affordable from my website. But just as something that I forgot to mention, the English framework for business professionals is available on Amazon as well. Okay. But anyway, how to do that? How to become so fluent that you have a lot of words at your disposal, or how to memorize the words that you learn in a business setting. That's where this book comes from, or that's where this book comes to the rescue. Sorry. So this one, the free version, it's not a book per se. It's a workbook. It's for you to practice every day. Okay. And all you really need to do is read 1 page a day. That's it. You don't really need really need to read the book in one go, because it's not designed like that. It's been designed so that every day you analyze all of these vocabulary that has been attached to the words in bold letters, and you would have to make sentences with them. Okay, let me put this a little bit bigger so that everybody can see. Hold on. Okay, so this is page 7, a day 1. That means that these are the words that you're going to learn day 1. Okay, and for example, let's go with the second word, which is abundant. I know that you know the word abundant. Everyone who comes from Latin America knows that word. However, I know that you don't know plentiful or ample or profuse or copious. So what happens when you are trying to make a sentence and you forget one word? If you forget the only word you have in store in your memory, you're done. You're not going to get your message across. You're not going to be able to communicate properly. But what happens if you forget one word, but then you say, wait a minute, I still have 4 other words that mean the same stored in my brain. So I'm going to use any of those. Simple as that. And this is not a dictionary, by the way. It's not a dictionary, but it will turn your brain into a dictionary. It will make your brain a living dictionary, because when you go to a dictionary, a normal one, you open it and you see the definition of the word. Most likely, all the words that you're going to find here are words that you know them, but you don't remember them because you don't use them. See? And for example, I'm gonna go to a random page. Random page. Let's say I don't know. Let's say N day 2, for example. Let's go with no. Is it yeah, Notion. Notion. See, maybe you don't know what Notion is. Maybe you don't know. Maybe you do. But if you don't know, you check the synonyms and you see idea, concept, thought, belief. Those words, I'm pretty sure that you know some of those words. So, what do? You associate the meaning of that word notion to some of the synonyms there, and you learn via association. That's how native people learn. They don't go to the dictionary every time they want to learn a word. They just say, "Oh, um, what is another word that I can use instead of notion?" I don't know, like idea, thought, belief. See, and that's how they learn. See, when babies ask their parents, like, "Mama or Dada, what is a microphone?" Like this. What's a microphone? What is that? What is the meaning of microphone? And the parents, instead of telling them what it is, like, oh, it's a device that allows you to communicate with other people through a wire that goes behind it, and it encapsulates the sound that is coming out of your mouth. No, they don't do that. They don't really do that. All they do is they show the element. They show it to the baby, and the baby learns by association. Oh, that's a microphone. I always see my dad talking to it, so it must be to improve the voice. See, something like that. That is something that I just pull out of my head. So whatever. But that's how you learn vocabulary, via association. And sometimes it doesn't happen with synonyms. It happens with antonyms. Antonyms are the opposite kind of word to the main concept. So if you don't know notion, but you know reality, then you make the assumption like, oh, wait a minute. So notion is something that might not be real. Simple. Like, how easy is that? It's way easier than spending lots of time trying to do it on your own, and it's way easier than just relying on listening, because that's what you guys do. You rely on listening to learn words, and that's a mistake. It's a mistake because you create a habit, a very bad habit, of not incorporating a system. So what do you do instead? You learn more concepts. But wait a minute, Damien. Okay, yeah, I know. Now I know 9 words for every concept in this book. But tomorrow I'm going to forget them. So what's the deal with that? That's why the training is so important. In this training, I'm going to explain memorization techniques that I also cover in the book, in the main framework. I don't know exactly the time frame here, but at some point during the video, I talk specifically about a memorization technique that allows you to become a human dictionary. And I'm not even joking. That is the power of having a system, a clear system for language acquisition. And I think that was a very long answer to that question. So in conclusion, please do yourself a favor and go to the link in my bio, click the first link, get the ebook via WhatsApp, join the WhatsApp group, download the book from the description of the on the group. On the description of the book, the group, sorry, and start learning vocabulary now, one day at a time. And if you want to accelerate your learning curve 10 times faster, just buy the book. Just buy the framework. The framework is the red book, this one that has 192 pages. And that's how you learn. Okay. Pretty good. Thank you for that question.
Comments? We have a couple of comments. Some of them are trying to log in because they say they want to talk to you. I mean, like in English, right? They want to have a conversation. Other
Okay.
people are asking, how often are your lives?
Oh, good.
I mean, a lot of people are saying, how often are your lives, because they really want to log in.
Yeah.
And other people are saying if your English is it's only is in a CD, because a lot of people are saying like like the CD emoji. I don't know
The
what
what?
that means, but they were saying if it's only in a CD, I don't know what that means.
The what?
But
CD.
they're asking those three things: if it's a CD, how long or how often are
Oh,
you live, and if they
okay.
can speak to you. So I mean, go ahead.
Okay. Let's analyze Chanel's question. The book hace CD todo. I think he wants to say, does the book hace de todo? I think.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
I mean, a couple of people are saying like CD is a bit old, but I mean, it's not a CD. Probably people are
Yeah,
getting it
maybe.
wrong.
Maybe he wrote the question wrong. Sonel, if you're still here, please ask your question again, because we want to know. Do you mean like a compact disc? Because I don't have that. Nobody uses that anymore. But I don't think that's the question. I think he wants to say something else. But anyway, let's address the first thing that you mentioned, which was, when are the lives? The lives go every single day, from Monday to Sunday, 8:30 p.m. Bogota time. Bogota time. She asked if the book had a CD too. No, it doesn't. It does not have a CD. The book, the framework is, it's two books like this. Is the okay, hold on. Wait a minute. They go like this. That's all you get. The framework, the red one, is it's a manual. It's a self-study manual that teaches you how to become your own teacher. Because I did it, and I also did it with thousands of students from Japan. So that's the red one. The blue one is a workbook, and it allows you to practice with your vocabulary specifically. So every day, 8:30 p.m. we go live. What was the second question? I'm sorry.
It was the first question was about the city. The second question was regarding how much or how often did you live, and the other one was regarding I think I didn't mention that, but says somebody asks you how long have you spoken English, because your pronunciation is very good.
Okay, good. Yeah, I think I can answer that. Well, I was born in Colombia, in Soledad Atlántico, um, and I
Shut
live in
up.
Barranquilla now.
That's amazing. I think nobody knows that. That's amazing.
Oh, they know. They know. The people that have been here, I've been saying that uh, since day one. But I think you didn't know that. But yeah, I'm from Soledad Atlántico, and I taught myself. I took it upon myself to have this skill and to make a ton of money with it at the age of 17. That's when I started to have my first approach with English. 17 years old. In 1 year, I became C1 because for the first 6 months, sorry, I think I said this in the previous lives. But anyway, for those who have joined so far, maybe you don't know this. Um, what I did the first step in my English journey was taking a big fat dictionary, English dictionary, and read all the pages one at a time. Just like I'm telling you to do this with the synonyms and antonyms workbook, the same thing. However, the synonyms and antonyms workbook is only 59 pages long, and you don't need to spend that much time with it. I designed it so that you could only spend up to 2 months, 7 weeks with it. 7 weeks, it's all you need to transform your vocabulary forever. Forever. Okay. And yeah, so that's my time frame. My time frame is I started at 17, It took me 6 months to learn vocabulary at a very decent level. It took me another 6 months to practice working at a call center because I did work in customer service. And then it took me 3 more years traveling the world to become C2. And that's my current level right now, C2.
That's amazing. People are asking, what is the book about?
Good. Very good question. The book is about self. Okay, I'll show you the main idea behind the book. This is the core idea. Unlock true advanced speaking 10 times faster than anything you have tried before without a teacher. It's a self-study manual that will turn you into your own teacher. You're going to learn how to correct yourself. The book is going to tell you, hey, listen, this is what's wrong with you. This is how you fix it. And when you do that long enough, you're going to acquire the ability of self-correcting yourself, meaning you're going to become effectively your own teacher. And for those of you joining the live right now, the book is on Amazon right now, but you can buy it at a better price point from my website. Just go to the link in my profile and you'll see all the details about it. All right.
Okay, everybody's asking how much is the book? How can I get it? You just answered that, so I'm guessing that's it. I don't know if you have people on queue because a lot of people are trying to talk to you. I don't know if you have people there.
Yeah, I do. However, I think it's already pretty late. It's been almost 3 hours of me talking, and as much as I would like to go on, tomorrow I need to work or not work. Sorry, I don't need to work. I need to wake up at 4:30 a.m. So I'm gonna leave it at this for now. Thank you everyone who joined the live. I think we're gonna end it here because I really need to rest. And it's still my birthday, so I want to have like a beer before I go to bed.
Oh my god, I just forgot. I mean, happy birthday. It's been like the longest birthday ever.
Yeah.
I mean, you've been with so many people online. That's amazing.
Yes, today we reach very good numbers. And thank you, Paula, for all of your support. Like I said before, send me a DM before the live, okay?
Will do. Will do.
All
I mean,
right.
I'm here to help. I'm here to help. If you ever need to engage with our Latin American community, which is your community as well, I'm here.
Excellent.
I'm
Thank
here to
you
help.
for the support.
Thank
So
you for logging me in. I mean, I know you have a lot of people, and you, I don't know how you did get my DM. So I mean, I'm here. I will DM you as soon as we log off. But every time you do have a live, I'm here to help, of
thank you.
course.
Somebody's asking you, what is your level, Paula?
I'm C2. I'm a
Excellent.
C2.
All right,
Yes.
pretty good. How much is the ebook from your website, Random Girl? Random Girl, I cannot tell you the price of the book during the TikTok live. I think that is against the rule. I don't know. I really don't know.
Yeah, it is. It is.
But if you want it, if you want it from Amazon, this is the price that is gonna run you at. However, you don't need to buy it from Amazon. Don't do it. Don't buy it from Amazon. I just posted it on Amazon because some people are gonna want to have the hard book, the hardcover. See, some people are gonna have to use the hardcover, so that's why I posted it there. But if you go to my website, this is, oh, by the way, this is the same website that you will reach once you download the first book. However, you go to the link in my profile and you go where it says buy the framework, which is 2 times 1. Like you get 2 books, the whole framework for the price of 1. And right now, because it's my birthday, because November is my birthday, The price is unbeatable. It's unbeatable. You cannot beat it because it's almost a gift, basically. I'm not gonna say it, but here's a sneak peek. Here is all of the all of the copy that I wrote and all the things that you're gonna be able to do with it. Okay, you're gonna learn how to set clear goals, how to be organized, how to be self-taught, how to manage time, how to build a personalized plan. The book is gonna tell you how to do that and how to prioritize tasks and so much more. Okay. And most importantly, how to stop wasting money on platforms. You don't really need to do that if you're intermediate. If you have an intermediate level, please don't I don't want to say waste, but please think better about your choices, okay? And this is the offer that it's going to be up until the month of November. And you know what? No, it's going to be up until for the next 24 hours. For the next 24 hours, that's going to be the whole offer that you're going to get. It's a deal. You cannot beat it. It's going to tell you how to practice your English, your speaking English with ChatGPT as well. Like, there's no way you cannot get it. And that's all I have to say about the book.
That's amazing. I don't have any more questions regarding the cost. So, I mean, happy birthday. I just DM'd you. I know you have like probably like a million
I do.
DMs, but I just did.
Yeah.
So if you ever need me to log in, I'm here.
Thank you. I'm sorry. Somebody asks the best question ever. Somebody says, "Happy birthday, Damien. Do you like mondongo?" Yes, I do.
Yeah,
I do.
I was actually gonna ask you that. Do you know what mondongo is?
Of course. I'm from Barranquilla. Of course, I know what it
That's
is.
amazing. Mondongo es lo máximo.
Exactly. I like it. I like it very much. Although I don't really have it that often, but yes, I do like it. All right. It's been a great session today. It's been a great 3-hour live. Typically, it's 2 hours, but today, I don't know. I think I went overboard. Thank you for all the 150 people that just followed me on TikTok. Thank you for all of the 80 people that are connected right now. I know that you guys have a clear desire to learn English and to make money with it. Let's move the economy. That's what I always say. I want Latin Americans, us, to join forces and to be able to move the economy so that we can progress faster. See, because even if we don't notice it, we are in a race with other continents in the world, and we're lagging behind, and we need to ramp it up. Okay, so let's do that. Thank you for all the gifts that you guys have sent me. Thank you very much for all the roses, all the other gifts that I don't even know how to call them. Like somebody sent me a finger heart. That's very nice, Yoni Rios. Thank you for
That's
all the people
amazing.
that like the live. 35,000 likes. That's a lot. Thank you very much. All right. Well, I'm going to have to leave you for now. Take care. Enjoy the rest of the night. Sorry to be extended for so long. And I will see you tomorrow at 8:30 p.m. Bogota time. Maybe a little earlier. Maybe.
Damien, I really hope you have a beer tonight.
Oh, yeah, I will. I have like a 6-pack
Like a
waiting for me.
couple. I mean, you do deserve it. Like, have a beer, have a couple, and really have a happy birthday. And thank you very much for this opportunity. I DM'd you. If you need me tomorrow, I'm gonna be here, probably watching the news. So if you need me to log in, more than happy to help.
Absolutely. Thank you very much, Paula, for your support. It's been a great help. Thank you very much.
It was a pleasure.
All righty. See you guys later. Take care and take it easy, okay? Let's make some more money with English. Bye.
Bye bye.